Morning everyone, it's week 9. Straight into it. We've post-auction. We've had quite a stream of activity. We're negotiating 2, possibly a 3rd, and I imagine we'll have those closed off by Friday the 1st. So it's pretty exciting. A couple of them have been on for a few years, 2 or 3 years actually, with no activity. And of course our to bid at auction, it's to bid at auction, they are 10% deposit, cash in 42 or 30 days depending on terms and conditions. So they're bona fide qualified buyers, which is pretty good. You know, it's a lot of time and effort goes in. There's hundreds of social media ads go out on each property, so that's very time consuming, and knowing when to drop them and when they are terminated online, it's quite a process, but it's working very, very well for us. So I'm very happy about that. Yeah, and there was a couple of reserves. If they were on the money on the day, we would have put them under the hammer. I prefer those, but that wasn't to be the case, and we're negotiating them now post-auction. But they'll still sell, which is great, you know, and that's what we're looking at, is that it's intense marketing, it's a value for money. We're there promoting the property, not the agency, so or the brand. We're not caught up in that aspect because we're in and out of a market with each property. So we've got no intention of having market share or in a specific geographic area or demographic area. So yeah, we're very excited. Kicking off the year, our campaigns, we've changed them dramatically since 2023. There's overseas, our overseas trainers have given us new info, and we've critiqued our systems and ahead of the curve. That's why you hire us, really. Now, moving right along to our next auction is the 29th of March. We've only got 5 days before we close off. So if you want us to do an appraisal and get the paperwork done, give us a call, 040 297 0217, or Brian at McManusRealEstate.com. Give us an email. Let's get that paperwork in and we can start marketing. We need the solicitors to get involved early, and if they're involved early, we can get those contracts certainly by the end of next week, so that the buyers can then get involved. You'll notice on our website we've got 3 valuers available. We do have private funders, and we do have access to CommBank regional lending. So for our buyers, so that's really, really good. And having those valuers, we don't advise one value over the other. As of today, all those valuers on our website are bank valuers as well, or they were last time I spoke to them. So a lot of valuers won't bank value motels and hotels. So there really is only 3 that I'm aware of out there now, compared to all the others. Their insurances are over $100,000 a year, so a lot of them won't do it for banks, hotels, motels, caravan parks. Anyway, moving along. So give us a call, get involved. You want to sell? This is the only way that I know that we can. We can't guarantee you that we're going to sell it, but what we can do is position you, get the right marketing out there, and get bona fide buyers making offers. And these are qualified buyers that have 10% deposit and can settle. So the important part here, and we've had verbal offers come in even prior to us taking on these listings, and they have absolutely stuffed up the whole process. The whole process of selling a property, because they were never qualified, they never had the money, so they set an expectation that isn't out there. They're not true buyers. So there's something to take into consideration. But that's all part of the process. We process so many buyers that they process properly, and they're either in or out. We find that the ones without money will disappear very, very quickly. So don't take a verbal offer. Ask for a 10% deposit. Ask for credit references. Ask to speak to their solicitor. Ask to speak to their accountant. And that whittles them down very quickly. So let's get your property. If you're looking at selling, let's get your property listed. And call me 040 297 0217 or email brian@brianmcmanusrealestate.com. We're on the road all week this week. Cut-off is Friday for the March auction. Friday the 1st of March. So you got to get in. And let's get it marketed and sold, because if you're thinking of selling in the next 24 months, you've got to do it now. There's no two ways about it. There's definitely there's very little finance out there to buy hotels, motels, caravan parks. You've got to get in now, and it's a market that is dropping away. So give us a bell. Let's get ahead of the curve for you. Get in and out of the market and get your property sold. Thanks.